Hello, I'm Simon Strasdin. I'm the United Kingdom Air Component Commander to the broader Middle East. Well, it's been a huge privilege to lead over 800 people deployed throughout the Middle East for the last 12 months. What we've managed to achieve has been staggering, from continuing the fight against Daesh to deterring malign activity, but also reassuring not only our regional partners but the wider coalition, with over 83 nations involved in the fight against Daesh. The UK has really been at the forefront of many of the activities to make sure that terrorist activity is defeated and, more importantly, is not exported to our home shores. So the major challenges over the last 12 months have been working through the coalition to continue the defeat of Daesh. Now that they are no longer holding territory, they have melted away and continue to be on the run, but nonetheless they continue to pose a threat. And so our ability to understand, to make sure that we protect our gains, that we continue to stabilise and develop and support the Iraqi government has been really important. And that continues to be a challenge for us, but one that we are on top of, and we remain in the winning position. Trying to do all of that in the context of a global pandemic through COVID-19, again, just poses challenges. I'm really pleased to say that of the thousands of deployed forces that have been executing the operations in the broader Middle East, I'm really pleased to say that we haven't missed a single sortie over the 12 months that we've been here due to the global pandemic. And so that level of planning, coordination, but also individual responsibility for people to look after themselves and protect their colleagues and friends and partners has been really impressive. Well, clearly we've had a couple of key operations that have come into the region this year, not least Operation Ready Lion, where we routed out the last remnants of Daesh in northern Iraq in the Makmur Mountains, employing over 50 weapons from UK Typhoon, to include the first operational use of Storm Shadow from Typhoon, through to HMS Queen Elizabeth, the carrier coming into the region, not only deploying US Marine Corps but Royal Navy and Royal Air Force F-35 cutting-edge 5th generation stealth aircraft, and seamlessly integrating them into the broader Middle East and the coalition, and then through more latterly to the drawdown in Afghanistan, and then Operation Pitting, where we executed 14 days of night and day aircraft flying in and out of Kabul at the rate of circa 1 aircraft every 3 hours non-stop for 14 days, far exceeding our target of 6,000 to 7,000 evacuees, and even going further north and bringing over 15,000 out. A truly impressive feat in what will undoubtedly be marked in history as one of the great airlifts. I'm most proud of the people, the way that they conduct themselves. When people come on these deployments, whether it be 4, 6 months or even longer, we really do get to see the best of them, supported superbly well by our friends, colleagues, families and loved ones in the UK. People come here and regardless of what their background is, what their rank, what their experience, we always get to see the best of people. Some of the innovation, some of the determination and some of the sheer hard work that people put in is truly humbling. Well, I think the 83 nations that currently make up the coalition in the fight against Daesh will continue. The government of Iraq, as long as they extend the invitation and they require our support, we will be there to make sure that Daesh are defeated, that their extreme ideology is not able to be exported, and that as Iraq continues to be successful in stabilising and securing itself, that we as a coalition are there to support them every step along the way. But of course, as we evolve, we start to take a look at new technologies. We start to take a look at how we can incorporate the lessons learned over 7 years of conflict in Iraq. And as we do that, we have some fantastic new platforms and some great new people coming to join our forces. So the UK alone is in the procurement stages for F-35, a stealth combat aircraft able to be launched from land and sea. We have the Protector, which is a unmanned, uncrewed aerial surveillance and strike platform that is able to operate in extreme conditions, but almost autonomously, but with people in the loop to make sure that we are able to precisely employ that capability. And that will be a step change in the way that the Royal Air Force executes operations, all the way through to our surveillance platforms, whether they be the P8 Poseidon or even the E7 early warning capability. I wish Air Commodore Farrell all the very best. He is inheriting a group that has a very rich history, that is highly successful, and I know that they will continue to do well under his leadership.